frying pan. James on the express lane. Oh, I roast the gameplay. DoorDash bags to that salty drain. I'm the fastest roast in the express lane. Oh, Phil's playing Street Fighter and he's blaming the lag. Then he's ordering some chicken in a grease-stained bag. James is clipping every moment, making memes on the fly with a kazoo solo in the background. Oh my! Ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering the press stream zone. Please prepare for 30 minutes of nothing. Phil's got a tip goal and the race meter's red. He's blaming the controller or his internet instead. But James is here laughing with a snarky grin, cause the salt's so thick you could swim right in. James on the express lane. Oh, I roast the gameplay. Make it explode. With the polka beat and a roasting brain. Welcome aboard the express lane.
And then he turned it on me and said, well, you were dishonest in the interview about WWE champions. Who cares? It wasn't a grilling interview where I have to give you truth. It was just an interview. I could tell you whatever. I could have told you I was a fucking space alien in the interview. You still got the interview.
Hello, and welcome to James, the Less Express Lane, where we get you in out as fast as possible with... It's official now, guys. It appears that Wingsofredemption will indeed be a guest on the upcoming episode of the Level 1 podcast this Monday, October 27th. Mark your calendars. I got a dentist appointment, then I got something after all that, so unfortunately, I won't be able to cover it live. Womp womp. But you know it's gonna be a shit show. I look at that very first comment. It's gonna be a shit show. It's either just like the Keemstar interview, where it's so boring that nothing happens. It goes sideways, and DSP eventually kicks Wings off the call, and we spend the next several hours just like the side scrollers in the RTU event. That'd make for a good poll. Is it gonna be boring like the Keemstar, or an event like the RTU / side scrollers? Once again, Phil shows he has no morals, no backbone, no standards, and everything he claims he stands for is just a sham to gain favor from his pay pigs. Because for years, I'm not a low-cow. Why would I associate with Wings? He's a low-cow. I'm not a low-cow. That's why I won't do a low-cow live. That's why I won't hang out with other low-cows. Because I'm not a low-cow. And now, here he is, having Wings on. Fuck that guy. He ignored me for years and would only talk to me when his master wanted something from me. Now let's welcome Wings to the show. Sir Wings. Are my trolls worse than your trolls? Started off to a bad start. Snorty B didn't even get to announce it. That's I'm thinking is probably going to piss DSP off, is that he wanted to announce it eventually. And then Wings took that away from him. So yeah, already starting off on the wrong gouty foot. Maybe the Wings will bail last minute, ghost Phil, or embarrass him on his stream like everyone else has. What does he even bother doing stuff? Just stay in your lane. How about the express lane? Really, I wonder why he wants someone more successful to show up. That's by measuring very small numbers. I mean, happier wife. Makes more money, as far as we know, because of Keemstar. Not as pathetic, because he does leave the house more. Although some of that is just skits for Keemstar. That's like him actually going out, though. His wife is doing like half marathons. Kelly's doing half marathons. We're gonna wake up doing full marathons. Cat. Feed me, Phil. Feed me. No, Cat, I just fed you. Feed me. Two internet beggars married to unhealthy, overweight women. Kelly's lost a lot of weight, though. She's working at it. The tens of fans will be so happy. Welcome to the podcast, Wings. When did you first hear about the legendary DSP? Yeah, I'll pass on that. I'm expecting it to go about as well as the interview with RTU. That's what I'm thinking. He doesn't like Wings. Wings has probably pissed him off by announcing it before he could. That's going to make him unhappy. I'm hoping that this blows up. I'm hoping that this goes sideways and pisses off DSP. That'd be hilarious. But you never know. And if you look, like, oh, he actually has 5 comments. Let's go see what those comments are. Before we get to the comments, as you see, it says Monday, no podcast, Pokemon. No mention of Wings, huh? No mention of Wings. So you get here. Oh, it's up to 18 comments. Ooh, this should be good. Gouty. So you're gonna be a man and bring up all the shit you talked on his detractors' channels. You're gonna be a bitch and suck off. We're gonna know the King Snake where you lie about your wife health to steal his whales. Let's not get the wives involved now, gentlemen. Neither one of you are winning there. Again, Kelly's losing weight. Kelly's getting active. Kelly's going out and about. But I would say, in the wives category, Wings wins. Good you're bringing on an abuser to your channel. 2 weeks ago, you said he'd never be part of your content. Amazing how many times you go against your words. Man who uses his wife as a shield talks to man who uses his wife as a battering ram. I generally don't know. Who cares? It's two washed-up YouTubers talking. I guarantee you not a single person was asking for this. I mean, I've been kind of asking for this because the content we get from this could feed us for weeks. Like, we could be feeding off of this till the end of the year, if it goes the way that we want it. Also not the way that he wants it. Dress up nice for him, and I bet you won't hear the first snort. Amazing how that goes away during interviews. Clash of minds indeed. Keemstar. Money, money, money. Did he pay 5K? Little Cows United for one. Epic coma-inducing boring stream. Maybe. Doesn't want to feed detractors. Does this. You really have no self-control, self-awareness. Little man-child. Ree! You have an epitome of sad. You stream to no one and beg. How do you not know by now that you create good content and then you might get good subs? Not begging for them before doing anything. Alright guys, before we start the gameplay, how about we get $50? What is DSP Gaming? We're here for the gaming. No gaming till you give me $50. He's actually done that. I'm going to tell all lies since you're a known liar during collaborations. Isn't that right? PPP and Craig. It doesn't matter that I lied. It was still an answer. Is a classic quote. Kind of weird you insist on associating with people who are net negatives on society. People alleged to be predators, pedos, and generally low IQ dimwits. But yeah, you're totally happy and successful. You need your hard drive checked. Yes, he does. You guys can have great conversation on how much you hate age of consent laws. Oh! $100 bet he'll gloat to Wings about how he's now fit and buff from curling 5-pound weights for 2 weeks. He's following a healthy diet of Wendy's twice a week and binge drinking every day. He's a fucking retard and predictable. Yes, he is. So, I'll probably do a poll on my channel of, is it going to be like the Keemstar boring, or is it going to explode and be more like RTU? Let me know, because as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.